On Monday evening, the Indiana Fever took on the Connecticut Sun in a highly anticipated matchup. The Fever have shown signs of improvement lately, but their 3-9 record for the 2024 WNBA season indicates there's still plenty of work to be done. Facing the Sun, who boast the league's best record at 9-1, posed a significant challenge for the Fever. One potential strategy for the Fever to gain an advantage was to capitalize on Caitlin Clark's ability to draw fouls and get to the free throw line. Clark, known for her adeptness at earning trips to the charity stripe, aimed to exploit this skill to help her team score some easy points. However, this approach did not sit well with Sun guard DiJonai Carrington. During the second quarter, Carrington was called for a foul on Clark along the perimeter. From the perspective of many, including Carrington herself, it appeared that Clark may have exaggerated the contact to draw the foul. This led to a notable moment on the court. After the whistle, Carrington openly mocked Clark's reaction to the contact, mimicking her movements in a display of frustration and disbelief. The incident quickly garnered attention on social media, particularly on X, formerly Twitter, where fans weighed in on the exchange. Some fans sided with Clark, acknowledging her savvy in drawing the foul, while others supported Carrington's view that the call was questionable. Interestingly, the situation took a twist shortly after the mocking incident. According to some fans commenting on the X post, Carrington herself seemed to flop on the very next play, perhaps in an attempt to highlight what she perceived as Clark's theatrics, or simply as part of the competitive mind games often seen in sports. The back-and-forth between Clark and Carrington underscored the intensity of the game and the high stakes involved. For the Fever, every point mattered as they sought to improve their standing in the league. Clark's strategy to get to the foul line, whether through genuine contact or selling fouls, was a critical component of their game plan. On the other hand, the Sun, led by players like Carrington, were determined to maintain their dominant start to the season, and were equally invested in not allowing easy points to their opponents. This incident also highlighted a broader aspect of the game, the fine line between skillful play and gamesmanship. Drawing fouls is a legitimate part of basketball, and players like Clark have honed this skill to an art form. Yet, it can sometimes lead to controversy and disagreements over what constitutes legitimate play versus flopping. As the game progressed, the interactions between Clark and Carrington continued to be a focal point for fans and commentators alike. The dynamic between these two players added an extra layer of intrigue to an already exciting contest. For the Fever, Clark's ability to draw fouls and her overall performance were crucial in their effort to compete against the top-ranked Sun. For Carrington and her teammates, maintaining their composure and responding to such challenges was key to securing another victory. In the end, the game between the Fever and the Sun served as a microcosm of the competitive spirit that defines the WNBA. Moments like the exchange between Clark and Carrington capture the passion, strategy, and occasional controversy that make the league so compelling for fans. As both teams continue their seasons, these individual battles and broader team strategies will remain central to their quest for success. Please subscribe now my channel.